Then, a second beachgoer thrown against rocks by a surging wave.
Just got a report of a bloke injured down in the south corner. That's all we know at the moment. Terry and Hoppo, they're headed down.
67-year-old Ricky had also headed out for a quiet walk.
He looks to have an identical injury to the lady that we just treated, so possible fracture to the left leg.
2 broken legs in the same day. See, it's the surge.
There's
when we get up the tower, is there someone we can ring to say that you're going to hospital? You got a family member we can ring?
Nobody.
No one?
Again, lifeguards need to first move him out of danger from surging waves.
Two in a row, identical. All right there, Ricky. You look like you got a big Cuban cigar there, the way you're puffing on there. He looks like he's got the big long penatilla. Pain gone.
Guys, just get out of the water, please. Come out and show some common sense. It's dangerous.
There's no law preventing people from risking their lives in the surf. Despite lifeguards' appeals, hundreds ignore the warnings. Hoppo and the team leaders face a dilemma.
We're swimming from South Corner all the way along the whole beach.
Yeah, I know.
And we're close,
If we get some flags so we can lose control of them a bit. But man,
It's kids this age I'm worried about.
Yeah, I know.
With no volunteer lifesavers on duty, it's impossible for the 8 lifeguards to secure the entire beach. Resetting the flags might at least contain swimmers.
We're thinking about putting a set of flags up, but in saying that, the swell hasn't dropped too much, so it's not really that safe, but I guess it'll keep everyone in one spot.
What are you thinking?
I'm more worried about that we put the flags up, kids will go in there, and the backwash going out, it's going so far, and then we get a massive surge in, they're all going to be like underwater.
But once we put flags, we're saying there's a safe area to swim.
conundrum.
3 p.m. As swimmers escape the heat, hundreds gamble with the dangerous waves. The next incident is only a matter of time.
Central to Black Rhino. Terry, can you go run down north? There's a kid just getting swept out, mate.
A nearby surfer keeps the swimmer afloat, but the raging rip drags them out.
Straight in, guys. I've got 2 guys. Can someone come up, please?
Someone back him up, guys.
Yeah, I'll go.
Hoppo and Kobe race the length of the beach. Terry harnesses the power of the rip to catapult him out to 2 men being dragged out to sea. Kobe backs up. Even the strongest swimmer would make no headway against the current. Terry collects 1 man in the impact zone. He must get in to avoid being pummeled by the next set of waves.
Terry's got one of them, Kobe's with him. The other guy looks like he's swimming in. He must have just gone and helped him out.
Having risked their lives all day, lifeguards are running out of patience.
Wait, mate, what are you doing at it?
Terry needs to time his run perfectly to avoid the dumpers. The patient is lost under tons of white water. He's impossible to spot until he surfaces.
Underneath, he's underneath. He's underneath. There he is.
As a huge wave looms up, there's little Terry can do. His rescue board is torn away. Kobe pushes his board to safety over the lip of the wave, but is dragged over the falls and dumped. Kobe races to the boardless Terry. Finally, Kobe and Terry get the swimmer to safety.
Absolute, just, I don't know what business they have coming down here and ignoring our signs. He's obviously got no ability in the water, and he's trying to swim in 8 to 10 foot waves here at Bondi, and it really, you know, this is how people die at the end of the day.
I don't know what's wrong with people when they off their head. Hey, they're calling an Asian guy swimming out with his swimming goggles thinking he was doing laps in the swimming pool. Saying it all. I've just about had enough, seriously.
He got both Kobe and I to get him in, and then Nelly went wrong. I mean, that was just heavy. We got pumped by about 3 or 4 in a row. Today, we've seen so many acts of stupidity. The ocean is extreme. It's extremely powerful and dangerous, and people will die if they do the wrong thing. The guys are starting to really fatigue. It's like, I don't know, 4 or 5 o'clock in the arvo. We've been going since 6 this morning, and it starts to wear you down after a while.
During Bondi's wildest surfing years, lifeguards have averted a score of potential tragedies. But just when the boys thought the day was over, an incident in the tower.
We need a first aid kit.
Yeah, what's wrong?
I need some hand or
Oh, jeez, mate, might have to cut your finger off.
yeah.
Let's come around. Just look at it. Oh, mate, that's a shocking cut.
Thanks.
If any pain persists, make sure you see a doctor, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, mate. That was the smallest cut I've ever seen.
As Kobe deals with a medical emergency, his brother Azza heads off with Whippet for some off-duty fun at nearby Bronte. And so ends Bondi's biggest Wednesday.
The swell wasn't predicted anything like that, and Mother Nature just threw it at us and said, cop this. We've had an easy run for about 6 weeks, so take this and go home and have a cold beer after this if you can stay awake.
Next time on Bondi Rescue. The dawn of a new decade. But too much fun can spoil the party.
Hey, you can stand. You can stand.
The dangers of eBay.
There is a male in distress waving for assistance.
It's buyer beware.
$2.55.
And some get stuck in a new year rut.
We're up the creek without a paddle, literally.
Check out the lifeguard surf safety tips at bondirescue.com.